Hello everybody, I hope you are doing very well. I pass the greetings from Kenya. There's a rapper, BobVylan. I did not know him until 2 days ago, when apparently in a festival, he was shouting the slogan, "Death to the IDF." And now it's a big thing. It's a big thing. The United States of America has cancelled him the visum. He's not allowed to enter the US again because he was saying death to the IDF. Death to the IDF. If you know, the IDF is the Israeli military that is committing genocide for 20 months against the Palestinians in Gaza. But in the real sense, already for many decades before that, genocide against the Palestinian people in Gaza, in the West Bank, in the whole of Palestine. Please remember that what is called Israel today is the historic land of Palestine. Please remember what was the Nakba. The Nakba that really happened in 1948, but even started before and has its continuities until today. If you don't know what Nakba means, please research. Nakba, Nakba. Please do it and check on how it continues up to today and how it ends up in total destruction, in a genocide against the Palestinian people. But these Zionist, fascist forces will not even stop by killing all the Palestinians. Okay, because they are very crazy. They want to establish greater Israel that has no boundaries. Okay, like a narcissist person knows no boundaries. You know, like a narcissist character that thinks it's only me, 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 me. Everything is I, and me, and I, and everything is mine, and I can just take whatever I want, whenever I want, from whoever I want. That is the colonial mindset that some people have internalized very, very much. Sorry to say so, as an Italian person, as a white Middle European person, I was raised and marinated in that colonial mindset since I'm a child, and I'm trying to get rid of it, which will be a lifelong process. Yeah. Now, when we see some people are fully holding on to the colonial, there's the apes fighting, huh? The monkeys are fighting. Some people are very much holding on to that colonial mindset and praxis. They are killers. They just want to kill in a racist mindset. So what the Israeli military is doing, at least for the past 20 months, is genocidal violence against the Palestinian people. It means they are killing children, women, men, anyone who they see moving in those places of Palestine. They just kill. And they find excuses for doing so. And the white, wild West is covering up for it and supporting it and financing it, even with my tax money, but not in my name. Not in my name. So all of us, we have to show resistance. We have to stand up and act in resistance. So this guy, BobVylan, whom I didn't know before, he stood on stage and he said, "Death to the IDF." Respect, man. You know, language can be symbolic. You know, when Malema stands and sings the South African anti-apartheid songs, and he sings, "Kill the Boer, shoot to kill, brrr." There is a symbolic language in the context of anti-colonial struggle. And it holds a lot of rights. So please don't fall for the bullshit and the nonsense and the victim blaming and the twisting of realities. You have to look at the things the way they are and don't believe the mainstream media. don't believe the Western mainstream media, which is NATO propaganda, which is infiltrated fully by Zionist thinking, by fascist thinking, by racist mindset. Don't believe the mainstream media. Go and do your own research of anti-colonial struggle in Palestine, but everywhere in the world, in South Africa, everywhere in the world, in the whole of Africa, in the whole of the so-called global South, in the whole of the so-called Latin America, Abi Ayala, all the indigenous people of the so-called Americas, all the indigenous people of the Asian places, countries, the anti-colonial struggle everywhere. We have to do our research, we have to do it now, and we have to play our role, because everything we do is political. So death to the IDF is what the man said. Death to the IDF. You know, the colonizers should die. You know, we should learn how to understand the symbolism. Colonizers should die. Okay, because the colonialism should disappear. There should be no more colonizers. You know? So if you're a colonizer, you should die. You can also stop being a colonizer, you understand? Just stop being a colonizer. Stop acting like a colonizer. That is what I should do. I'm a white dude. I'm from Central Europe. I should stop acting like a colonizer. Then everything is okay, you know? Everything will be fine. But as long as, you know, as long as there's a colonizer, that person should not be. See it in a symbolic way. And check on how the powers lie. Who is killing whom? Who is killing whom? Do the mathematics. Are the Palestinians killing the Israelis, or are the Israelis killing the Palestinians over the past 100 plus years? Do the mathematics. But of course, the colonizer always comes with a lot of gaslighting. He can tell you a lot of stories to justify the violence, to justify his killing. A lot of racist stories, you know. I have to say, I have to kill those people because they are beasts. Because if I don't kill them now, they will poison me and kill my children, or they will eat my children. So the colonizer always comes with the same old racist narratives to justify his killing and stealing and murdering and stealing again and again. It's very old. This is not a new thing. Only that a lot of people are still believing it, reproducing it, holding on to it. So let's stop that. Let us stop this. And this guy, BobVylan, huh? BobVylan, check him up. He did something. The man did something. And now the whole system is jumping like crazy. Whoa, he said, death to the IDF. Whoa, whoa. Man, the IDF, they are children killers. They are genocidal killers. They are genociding the Palestinian people for 20 months plus 100 years. And now you are like, whoa, he's threatening the IDF by saying they should be killed. Well, the IDF should be no more. There should be no IDF. There should be no apartheid state of Israel. No, there should be no apartheid state anywhere in the world. Just like there should not ever be an apartheid South Africa again, also apartheid Israel must disappear, must go. So if the guy says kill the IDF as an artist, as a rapper, I get him. I feel him. I'm not gonna shed no tears for IDF genociders. Me, if I shed tears, then I shed tears for the innocent people who die in wars, like in the genocide that is perpetrated and enacted by the IDF and by the Zionist terrorists, people who kill, who are racists. and who are supported by the white Wild West. I repeat saying it is not only the Zionist Israelis. No, our system, the whole white Wild West, is supporting these Zionist killers. You know, our Italian tax money, our German tax money, Austrian tax money, of course, the British who still think they are someone as an empire. The US Americans, of course, they are the number one colony today. So I get the man. Yeah, he says it. Kill the IDF. He knows what he means. Yo, I get him. Check him up, BobVylan. And down there, I'll, of course, link up some of the podcasts that I'm listening to, let's say the YouTube channels that I follow. Have a blessed day in peace. Peace. Salama.